She was always calm, always composed. People said I was the fire and she was the still water. They didn't know how strong she was, or how much I leaned on that quiet. I used to come home, drop everything, and just breathe beside her. That silence saved me more times than she ever knew. When I got promoted, I was on top of the world. It felt like everything I'd worked for had finally paid off. That night, the party was full of people who'd seen me grind, hustle, joke my way into the rooms that mattered. I wanted her there. I needed her there. Because it wasn't just my win, she'd supported me through all of it. She showed up tired, but smiling, still the most beautiful person in the room. I remember her dress. I remember thinking, this is my person. And then came that joke. You're lucky your wife's the quiet type. All that ambition might have threatened a man like you. I could have brushed it off. I could have said, she's the reason I've made it this far. But I didn't. I laughed, loud, open, not because it was funny but because it got me more laughter. And then I made it worse. She's the reason I sleep easy, knows when to stay in her lane. The second I said it, I knew. I felt her body stiffen just slightly, a half-second pause in her smile. But she didn't say anything. She laughed with everyone else. She stood beside me like always. So I told myself it was fine. That she knew I was joking. That she understood me. But after that, she stopped looking at me the same way. Not with anger, but like I was something she couldn't count on. Like I'd let something sacred slip. And I had. She never brought it up, and I never asked. I thought if I ignored the change, it would pass. But it didn't. She got quieter, not in a way I used to love, not peaceful, just absent. We argued over stupid things. I blamed her moods. I called her oversensitive. I didn't see that she wasn't mad, she was hurt deeply. And then I found her journal. One line on a back page. I stopped feeling safe when he laughed. I sat there, reading it over and over, and it finally hit me. I had humiliated her. Not with violence or betrayal, but with something far worse. Disrespect. She, who had always protected me in silence, I didn't protect her in return. I chose approval over her dignity, and she never trusted me the same way again. I planned a whole night to make it right. Wine, flowers, real apologies. I was ready to tell her everything, how stupid I'd been, how I missed the way her eyes used to light up when I walked in. But she never came home. The crash was fast, final, no last words, no chance to rewrite what I'd ruined. Now I live in that sentence. I stopped feeling safe when he laughed. I hear it in every silent night, in the way my walls don't echo her laughter anymore. And I'd trade every promotion, every applause, to go back to that moment and say, that's the woman who carried me. Because she did, until I made her feel small. And she never recovered.